Pastor Mike with Crosspoint Church. Thank you for taking a moment to watch this video. I wanted to explain what we're doing here at Crosspoint Church. If you've listened to me or anyone here for any period of time, you know that we have such a heart for our young people. The Lord has just given us a burden, if you will, to really teach our young people about the Lord, to pour our resources and our efforts into our children's church and into our youth church. We have a special needs ministry here. We know that there are some kids that have some challenges that require more attention and different types of resources. And so we built a special needs classroom. Well, the Lord's really laid it on our heart that it wasn't big enough. And so we've taken this area right here, and you can see in the background, we're building a good sized special needs classroom. And this will be for our elementary age children with special needs. This will be an opportunity for our parents to bring their kids in and leave them with our qualified and our certified leaders here. Our instructors here have been doing this for years, and they've been helping children with special needs for years. Some have even raised special needs kids in their own home. And so as a parent, you would have an opportunity to actually sit in a sanctuary and hear a message and just relax and have peace while your children are learning about the Lord, but it's resourced and it's taught geared toward their particular need. Also in this elementary age classroom, you'll see it has its own restroom. So the kids won't have to come in and out of the hallway. There will be no distractions, and they can safely stay within this classroom while they're learning. If they need to go into the restroom, they can go into the restroom and yet still stay within this classroom. So let me walk you in. I want to show you real quick what we're doing. Now, have a vision along with us. As you can see, this is still raw. We've got all the walls up, and we're in the middle of putting the joint compound on. And as you can see, this is a really good sized room. This area over here will be a quiet room. You see it has a lower ceiling. And so if any of our kids require a quieter, smaller space, or if they get upset, this will be a quiet area. And over here, as you can see, there's no ceiling. However, there will be some things suspended from the ceiling. There'll be some lighted clouds and different things like that. And so this will be a fun environment for them to learn. And as I mentioned earlier, right back here is a restroom, and there's no other doors to it. This is a secure and safe place for them to come in and go to the restroom if they need to be, and not have to go out into the hall and wondering who's watching them, or trying to find someone to take them to the restroom, or calling a parent to take them to the restroom. We'll have that already inside here. So I mentioned to you earlier, we're in the process of building our new youth sanctuary. And as you can see, this building here, it's 100 feet long. It's almost 25 feet wide. And we're using about 80 feet of this will be the youth sanctuary. And we've already used over 25 gallons of black paint. We've got all the ceiling has been painted. And right now, one of our big needs that we really could use your help with, and that's insulation. This wall here is just on the other side of the sanctuary, so we've really got to soundproof this. We do have the materials all ready to build the walls. We're working on getting the materials to build the stage. What we need is the insulation, or if you'd like to sow a seed into our youth, and maybe that's what's on your heart. Maybe you have some teenagers, or you've had teenagers and they're grown now, and you would really like to sow into that ministry. We want to encourage you to do that. Those are the type of things that your money, that your seed would go into building this for our kids. This area that we're standing in here right now, this will be just a fun place for the kids to have drinks, to socialize, to play games. We've got a big gate that's right behind you here that's completely opened up to the outside. And during the summer times, we'll have cookouts and things. And just on the other side here, obviously you can't see it now, but just on the other side here, we'll have seating here for about 100 youth to be able to fit into here. And then just back in this area here will be where the stage will be. So I want to ask you, if you have it, if you're able to help sow into this special needs ministry. As you can see, the walls are up and things like that, but we have had to divert some resources to answer the call, what God has told us to do. And so if it's being laid on your heart to sow into this ministry, one of the big needs that we have is flooring. We want to put a good quality floor in here, and that'll cost about $700 to do the flooring here. And if you think that is something that you would feel comfortable sowing into, I want you to know every dime that you sow into this ministry will go into this special needs ministry. Or maybe your heart is the young people and you just want to sow a seed into the youth sanctuary, and we can replenish those resources in the youth sanctuary. However God leads you, if you're able to, we want to encourage you today to sow into this ministry and know that this is going into an incredible ministry to reach what we believe is young people that we don't think are being reached right now. This is what God has laid on our heart to do. Maybe He's laid it on your heart to do too. God has told us all the things we've done. We have seen it, we have envisioned it, and we just see what's happening, the results of it. We have baptized over 60 young people in the last month alone. That's what's going on here. There has been a revival in our young people, and we don't want to stop now. We want to keep pouring into these ministries because we don't want them just to have a baptism experience. We want to disciple our young people. We want to equip them to be good young adults, to be leaders in our community. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch us, and thank you for investing and sowing seed into this ministry. God bless you.